Are you over 65 and believe that all nuts are good for your health? Hold on a moment. Surprisingly, some of the nuts that many older adults eat every day can actually increase the risk of heart disease by up to 48%, while also triggering inflammation, raising blood pressure, and even impairing memory over time. It sounds concerning and science backs it up. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that certain popular nuts, often thought to be healthy, can actually cause long-term harm to the liver, kidneys, and even the brain. What's even more shocking is that many of the nuts sitting right in your pantry, even those often recommended in low-carb diets, contain potentially harmful compounds. These substances can silently damage your body without you realizing it. And if you eat them every day, the risks build up over the years, especially as your body ages and its ability to detoxify naturally declines. But don't worry, today's video will give you simple, practical solutions. We'll reveal 4 types of nuts that seniors should eat every day to boost heart health, protect the brain, and strengthen bones, along with 4 types of nuts to avoid because they can quietly harm your body over time. You'll learn how to tell the difference between good and bad nuts by making smart choices that protect your long-term health without giving up the simple pleasure of enjoying them. Imagine a year from now you enjoy nuts every day and your body responds positively. Your heart stays steady, your mind sharp, your bones strong, and your energy full of life. That future is completely possible, and it all begins with knowing which nuts to choose and which to avoid starting today. If you want to keep your body healthy, your mind clear, and your golden years active and vibrant, keep watching to uncover the truth about these 8 essential nuts. So why are nuts so important for people over 65? Nuts aren't just a convenient snack. They're one of the most powerful sources of nutrition for maintaining overall health, especially as we age. As the years go by, the body needs more nutrients to protect the heart, brain, bones, and digestive system. Nuts provide healthy fats, plant-based protein, and essential vitamins and minerals that many older adults tend to lack. That's why choosing the right kinds of nuts can have such a powerful impact on your overall health. Studies have shown that certain nuts, such as almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, can help reduce inflammation, improve circulation, support memory, and maintain strong, healthy bones. The unsaturated fats in nuts help lower LDL, the bad cholesterol which protects heart health, a crucial factor as we age. Plant-based protein and minerals like magnesium and selenium help keep muscles, bones, and the brain functioning properly, while also boosting daily energy levels. On the other hand, eating the wrong kinds of nuts, especially those high in omega-6 fats, contaminated with aflatoxins, or loaded with sugar, salt, and added oils can have harmful effects on your body. Excess omega-6 can trigger inflammation, affecting your joints, heart, and even your memory. Aflatoxin, a toxin produced by mold, can damage the liver and kidneys and increase the risk of cancer over time. Prepackaged or flavored nuts that contain added sugar and salt can also raise blood pressure, strain the heart, and increase the risk of cardiovascular disease in older adults. This risk becomes even more significant for those over 65. At this age, the body absorbs nutrients less efficiently, liver and kidney functions slow down, and detoxification weakens, allowing harmful compounds from poor quality nuts to accumulate and quietly affect your health. That's why choosing the right nuts and avoiding the harmful ones is more important than ever. Understanding the difference between good and bad nuts helps you create a smart eating plan that protects your long-term health while still letting you enjoy the pleasure of eating nuts. Choosing the right kinds regularly can help keep your heart steady, your mind sharp, your bones strong, and your digestion smooth. When combined with a balanced diet, gentle exercise, and proper sleep, nuts become a natural ally for seniors to stay healthy, active, and independent. By understanding the science behind nuts, you can maximize their benefits and avoid potential risks instead of eating based on habit or marketing claims. In the next part, we'll take a closer look at specific types of nuts, 4 you should eat and 4 you should avoid, along with detailed science-backed explanations to help you make safe and effective choices for your health. Nut number 4, almonds. After age 65, bones naturally become thinner and the risk of fractures increases significantly. This is where almonds come in a true superfood that helps protect bone strength and support overall health. A handful of almonds each day provides around 97 milligrams of calcium, along with vitamin E, two essential nutrients that help maintain strong, healthy bones. While the amount may seem modest, it's enough to help slow down natural bone loss with age, lower the risk of fractures, and support independent mobility. But almonds aren't just good for your bones. They're also rich in magnesium, a mineral many older adults lack. Magnesium helps transport calcium into the bones where it's needed, while preventing calcium buildup in the arteries, a major factor that increases the risk of heart disease. This makes almonds especially valuable for seniors, as heart health becomes a critical part of overall well-being. Almonds are also rich in monounsaturated fats, which help lower LDL, the bad cholesterol, protecting your heart and reducing the risk of cardiovascular issues. They also contain about 3.5 grams of fiber per serving, which supports healthy digestion and helps prevent constipation, a common concern among adults over 65. Not only that, almonds also support brain health. Research from Tufts University shows that regular almond consumption provides antioxidants that protect nerve cells from oxidative stress, one of the main causes of memory decline and reduced cognitive function in older adults. For the best results, eating almonds with their skins on the skins are rich in flavonoids, which when combined with vitamin E, can double the antioxidant power and enhance brain and heart protection. A small note: almonds can be difficult to chew for those with dental issues or trouble swallowing. However, you can still enjoy their full nutritional benefits by using almond flour, sliced almonds, or unsweetened almond butter, all easier options that provide the same health advantages without discomfort. Almonds aren't just a snack, they're a powerhouse for bone, heart, and brain health for those over 65. A small serving each day can help you maintain strong bones, a healthy heart, and a sharp memory, all essential for living independently, actively, and vibrantly as you age. Nut number 3. Walnuts are not only remarkable for their shape, which resembles a small human brain, but also one of the very best nuts for brain health, especially vital for adults over 65. They contain a plant-based form of omega-3 called ALA, which helps keep nerve cell membranes flexible and supports communication between brain cells, improving memory, processing speed, and mental agility. This is a key factor in keeping your mind sharp and alert as you age. In addition to omega-3s, walnuts are rich in polyphenol plant compounds with powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These compounds can cross the blood-brain barrier, helping reduce neural inflammation, protect brain cells, and slow the progression of cognitive decline conditions such as Alzheimer's and age-related memory loss. Another special benefit of walnuts is that they contain melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. As melatonin levels naturally decline with age, eating a few walnuts before bedtime may help improve sleep quality, allowing your body and brain to recover more effectively overnight. Walnuts also support heart health. They contain arginine, an amino acid that helps improve blood vessel function, along with polyphenols, which reduce oxidative stress and support healthy circulation. These compounds work together to lower blood pressure, improve circulation, and enhance the effectiveness of heart medications, a crucial benefit for older adults. To get the most benefit from walnuts, store them in the refrigerator to prevent them from going rancid, and aim to eat about 7 to 9 walnut halves per day. If possible, try cracking the walnuts yourself. This not only enhances hand movement and fine motor skills, but also keeps your arm muscles active while letting you enjoy the fresh, rich flavor. Walnuts have a naturally slightly bitter taste, which is a sign of strong antioxidants, the very elements that protect your body. Don't worry, this slight bitterness actually indicates that walnuts are helping to fight inflammation and support both heart and brain health. Walnuts are a golden nut for the brain and heart, helping those over 65 maintain memory, improve sleep, support a healthy heart, and keep the body agile. Eating them regularly every day brings long-term benefits for overall health and promotes an active, sharp, and vibrant later life. Nut number 2. Pistachios, with their small green kernels, may be one of the most underrated nuts in terms of health benefits. Yet in reality, they offer remarkable advantages, especially for those over 65. One of the most important benefits is supporting heart health. Pistachios are rich in potassium, about 285 milliliters per serving, which helps the kidneys eliminate excess salt and maintain stable blood pressure, something extremely important as the body ages. Studies show that eating a handful of pistachios daily can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 millimeters per mercury, comparable to the effect of certain blood pressure medications, but without any side effects. This is why pistachios become an ideal choice for maintaining heart health in older adults. Not only good for the heart, pistachios also protect eye health. They are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that help prevent age-related macular degeneration, AMD, the leading cause of vision loss in people over 60. By eating pistachios regularly, you not only improve heart health, but also keep your eyes bright and reduce the risk of age-related vision decline. Another special feature is that pistachios are easy to chew and encourage slow eating, which helps control portion sizes. Shelling each nut yourself creates a mindful interaction, slowing down your eating pace and helping you gauge how much you're actually consuming, preventing overeating. For those with arthritis or difficulty chewing, you can choose pistachios that are already partially shelled for convenience while still receiving all the nutritional benefits. The recommended serving is about 49 pistachios per day, equivalent to 1 ounce, ideally choosing unsalted or lightly salted varieties to avoid extra sodium and protect heart health and blood pressure. By eating pistachios regularly, the body receives support for a healthy heart, stable blood pressure, protected vision, and abundant energy, while also helping those over 65 maintain an active and independent lifestyle. Though small, pistachios are a little gem for heart and eye health, easy to chew, and rich in minerals and antioxidants. They are a nut that older adults should eat daily to optimize overall health and extend independence and energy in everyday life. Nut number 1, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are often overlooked, but in reality, they are one of the most powerful nuts for overall health benefits, especially for those over 65. One of the standout benefits is supporting the thyroid gland. The thyroid regulates energy, metabolism, mood, and many other bodily functions. As we age, the thyroid often becomes less efficient, leading to fatigue, weight gain, or depression. Just one Brazil nut a day provides more than the daily requirement of selenium, an essential mineral that helps maintain a healthy thyroid function. But the benefits of Brazil nuts don't stop there. The selenium they contain also protects nerve cells, fights oxidative stress, slows cognitive decline, supports memory, and reduces the risk of age-related memory loss. This is why Brazil nuts are considered an important ally for the brains of older adults. Brazil nuts are also rich in healthy fats and fiber, supporting heart health and digestion. They help lower bad cholesterol, maintain stable blood pressure, and improve gut function, important for those over 65, as digestion and nutrient absorption often decline with age. However, you should not eat too many Brazil nuts. Because they are very high in selenium, exceeding the recommended amount can lead to selenium toxicity. Therefore, only 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day are enough to enjoy benefits for the thyroid, heart, and brain without harming the body. Brazil nuts are the #1 nut for those over 65, helping support the thyroid, protect the brain, and improve heart and digestive health. With just a small amount each day, Brazil nuts provide numerous practical benefits, helping older adults maintain energy, overall health, and independence in daily life. After exploring in detail the 4 best nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, you can clearly see how they protect the heart, brain, and bones while boosting energy for those over 65. These nuts not only provide essential nutrients, but also help the body fight common issues in older age, from memory decline and chronic inflammation to weak bones and less flexible cardiovascular health. However, not all nuts provide the same benefits. Just like medicine, if used in the wrong amount or type, they can quietly harm the body over time. Some common nuts that many people eat daily can actually increase inflammation and negatively affect the heart, liver, kidneys, and brain, especially in older adults who are more sensitive to these health risks. That's why, after learning about the nuts you should eat, it's equally important to recognize and limit those that may be harmful. In the next section, We will dive into the 4 types of nuts you should avoid, explaining why they pose risks and how to make smart choices to protect your long-term health. Ranking at number 4, peanuts. Many people often think of peanuts as a healthy and convenient nut, but for those over 65, they can pose certain hidden risks that few notice. First, peanuts are prone to aflatoxin contamination, a toxin produced by mold. Long-term consumption can negatively affect the liver and kidneys and even increase the risk of cancer. In older adults, the body's ability to detoxify and filter harmful substances gradually declines, making the risk from aflatoxin even higher. Additionally, peanuts contain a relatively high amount of omega-6. While omega-6 is essential for the body, an excess can trigger inflammatory responses, increasing the risk of chronic conditions such as arthritis, cardiovascular issues, or bone and joint problems. This is a particularly important factor to note as we age, since older bodies are already more prone to chronic inflammation. Another issue is that commercial peanuts often come with added sugar, oil, and salt, especially in processed snack varieties. These ingredients can raise blood pressure and LDL cholesterol, putting extra strain on the cardiovascular system, which is already more vulnerable with age. This also makes peanuts a less ideal choice for older adults aiming to maintain long-term heart health. While eating peanuts occasionally is fine, those over 65 should limit daily consumption, especially of processed varieties, to avoid long-term harm to the liver, kidneys, heart, and chronic inflammation. Choosing other nuts that are nutrient-rich but lower in risk will better protect overall health. Next, at number 3, cashews. With their creamy taste and easy-to-eat texture, cashews are often seen as a healthy snack. However, for those over 65, they carry certain risks that should be noted. One of the most important concerns is that cashews contain a high amount of carbohydrates, which can cause blood sugar levels to rise quickly. This is especially worrisome for the roughly 25% of older adults who have diabetes or prediabetes, as high blood sugar negatively impacts the heart and other organs. Additionally, cashews contain oxalates, a compound that can reduce calcium absorption, thereby affecting bone health, a critical concern for those over 65, as the risk of osteoporosis and fractures increases. Oxalates also contribute to kidney stone formation, a risk that increases with age. Therefore, cashews may not be the ideal choice if you are concerned about kidney and bone health. Moreover, many commercial cashews are processed with oil and salt, which can raise LDL cholesterol and blood pressure, putting additional strain on the cardiovascular system, an organ already more vulnerable with age. Older adults who consume cashews regularly without moderation are more likely to experience heart and blood pressure issues. Although cashews are a tasty snack, those over 65 should limit daily consumption, especially processed varieties high in oil, salt, and sugar. Instead, choosing better nuts rich in omega-3s, fiber, vitamins, and minerals will more effectively support heart health, bone strength, and blood sugar control. Macadamia nuts rank at number 2, famous for their rich, buttery flavor and distinctive aroma. Often seen as a luxury snack that is good for heart health, they also carry certain risks for those over 65 if eaten in excess. First, macadamia nuts are high in calories and saturated fat, which can lead to weight gain with regular consumption. Maintaining a stable weight is crucial for protecting the heart, joints, and reducing the risk of diabetes in older adults. Additionally, the saturated fat in macadamia nuts can raise LDL, bad cholesterol, further increasing cardiovascular risk, which is already more sensitive in older age. Even a small serving contains a lot of calories and fat, so frequent or excessive consumption can put strain on the heart. Another point to note is their hard texture, which can make chewing difficult for older adults, especially those with weak teeth or dentures. Difficulty chewing not only causes discomfort, but also reduces the ability to digest and absorb nutrients. Macadamia nuts can also affect the gallbladder in people prone to gallstones. Their high-fat content, when consumed in large amounts, can stimulate the gallbladder, causing discomfort or pain in sensitive individuals. Although macadamia nuts are nutrient-rich and delicious, those over 65 should limit daily consumption and eat them in moderation. Choosing other nuts rich in omega-3s, fiber, and minerals will better protect the heart, bones, digestion, and overall health, while also reducing the risk of weight gain and strain on the cardiovascular system. And topping the list of the 4 nuts to avoid are pine nuts. With their light, fragrant, and buttery flavor, they are often considered a healthy snack. However, for those over 65, they can carry unexpected risks. One of the most important concerns is their interaction with medications. Many older adults take medications to manage chronic conditions, but compounds in pine nuts can reduce the effectiveness or cause unwanted side effects with about 60% of commonly used drugs. This directly affects the management of blood pressure, heart health, diabetes, and other chronic illnesses. Pine nuts can also cause pine nut syndrome, a condition that leaves a bitter or metallic taste in the mouth for weeks after eating. In older adults, this can reduce appetite, leading to weight loss or nutrient deficiencies, which is particularly concerning as health and immune function naturally decline with age. Additionally, pine nuts contain a high amount of polyunsaturated fats, which, while essential, are prone to oxidation. This oxidation process can increase inflammation in the body, worsening joint issues, cardiovascular problems, or other chronic conditions that are more common in older adults. The truth is, although pine nuts are tasty and nutrient-rich, those over 65 should limit daily consumption, especially if they are taking medications or have issues with weight, arthritis, or heart health. Choosing other nuts that are richer in omega-3s, fiber, vitamins, and minerals will provide long-term health benefits without the associated risks. Now, after exploring in detail the 4 nuts to eat and the 4 nuts to avoid, it's important to turn this knowledge into daily habits to protect your long-term health. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts provide essential nutrients for the heart, brain, bones, and digestion. Eating them regularly every day helps boost energy, protect memory, maintain strong bones, and reduce the risk of heart disease, key concerns as we age. In contrast, nuts that should be limited, such as peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts, can pose long-term health risks for older adults. They can cause inflammation, raise blood pressure, affect kidney, liver, and brain function, or interact with medications being taken. Recognizing and avoiding these nuts in your daily diet is an important step to reduce risks and maintain stable health. To put this into practice, you can plan meals with healthy nuts, sprinkle almonds on salads, add walnuts to smoothies, enjoy pistachios as a snack, or have 1 to 2 Brazil nuts each day. Limit the unhealthy nuts or eat them sparingly, and avoid processed products high in salt, sugar, and oil. Eating nuts the right way not only provides essential nutrients, but also optimizes the health of your heart, brain, bones, and digestive system. An important note is to maintain a habit of moderation and variety. You don't need to eat excessively, just consume reasonable portions regularly, combined with a balanced diet, light physical activity, and adequate sleep. This is a simple yet effective way to maintain overall health, sharp memory, abundant energy, and long-lasting independence. Finally, remember that making smart nut choices today will make a difference for your health for years to come. If you find this information helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss science-based, easy-to-follow videos designed specifically for those over 65. Share this video with family and friends, especially those concerned about heart, brain, and bone health. Take action today by choosing healthy nuts and avoiding harmful ones to keep your body strong, mind sharp, bones sturdy, and heart healthy. Every small decision you make today will help you live independently, stay active, and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling later life.